I want to bring you on this message. God will. We are all work in progress. Why I'm telling this? Kasi naranasan ko yan eh.
The Joe Moody Experience.
What is up? It's your Kuya Paz and welcome back to our podcast, The John Muldy Experience. It's been a while. I know, it's been a while since we performed, since we created an episode. Perform? My English is not Englishing though. No. Sinadya ko yun. So, I can get your attention. So, heto na nga. We are doing a new episode. Real quick lang to. Dahil meron kaming pupuntahan ngayon. But, habang gumagawa ako ng kape, naisip ko mag-podcast. Actually, ano to eh. Nung isang araw ko pa naisip ito. At, kasi ako ngayon, bago ako gumawa ng podcast, sinisimmer ko siya. Para nag-iipon ako ng lakas ng loob, nag-iipon ako ng mga observations, and then, medyo may pagka-naturalistic kasi ako eh. I really observe, and then I really, at saka kumukuha ako ng mga facts, or I ask my wife, or sometimes may mga confirmations based sa mga na-observe ko, and etc. So, ganun, pag gumagawa ko ng podcast, that's why, hindi ko na alam kung kailan tayo huling gumawa ng podcast, no? Pero ang tagal na nun. Yung basketball yata yun eh, basketball thing. I think it's a month ago. Last month pa yun. But, yeah. Marami tayong ginagawa. For sure kayo rin po. So, tuloy na natin, no? Let's talk about growth. Yeah, habang gumagawa ako ng kape. Let's talk about growth. Gaya ng sabi ko sa inyo, ay pinagbunga or sinimmer ko to for 2 days. 3 days yata. Kailan ba ako nagbasa nun? Kasi binabasa ko yung theory ni Carl Rogers. Yung PCT, Person-Centered Therapy. So actually, I was teaching this to my colleague kay Jebby. Shout out Jebby. I was teaching this theory kasi I want him to grow pagdating sa pagka-counsel ng mga tao because we're building our guidance and counseling office. And I intentionally mentoring him para if ever wala man ako doon sa office, he can guide the students. But of course, he's not the replacement of the counselor, but he will support the students when it comes to listening or yung empathic listening, and then kasi pagdating sa guidance and counseling naman, actually we're not giving advice sa kanila. Our job is just to listen, empower their decision makings, and to give them options and whatsoever. So, ba't tayo napupunta ng gulo ko, no? So, yun nga, tinuturuan ko siya ng PCT, yung theory ni Carl Rogers. And before I mentored him, pinabasa ko kasi siya. One of his propositions, one of his statements is he believes that every person wants to grow. Every person daw has the capacity to grow. Ako naniniwala talaga ako doon na we have the capacity to grow. Pero parang gusto kong, hindi naman dinidebunk, no? Parang, teka, Carl Rogers, hindi naman ako theorist, no? Pero, based on my observations, teka, parang feeling ko hindi lahat ng tao gustong lumago. I just realized there are people who just want to survive but not thrive. There are people who just want to survive or may mga taong they just want to maintain kung anong meron sila ngayon. Hindi ko sinasabing ako lang yung gustong lumago. Hindi ko sinasabing yung iba ayaw lumago. But based on my observations, as we inspire people, as we influence people, parang alam mo yun, nung binabasa ko yung theory na yun, parang binabasa ko yung proposition na yun, nag-flashback lahat ng mga nakita nating tao, nakausap nating tao, nakasalumuhan nating tao. Parang sabi ko, teka, parang hindi naman. Kanina while I was driving, one of my insights was, you cannot inspire those people who do not want to be inspired. Sabi ko, sasama ko yun sa podcast ko. Kasi parang kanina, sige na, mag-podcast na ako while I was driving. So, balik tayo kay Carl Rogers. No? Everyone wants to grow. Everyone has the capacity to grow. The second statement, I believe, naniniwala ako doon. We all have the capacity to grow. But not everyone, I believe, really wants to grow. Based on my observation po, ako po marami na po akong experience din sa trabaho. Pagkatapos kong graduate sa Manila, nagtrabaho ako agad sa isang corporate, parang real estate corporation, or nag-training ako doon, training department kami doon, nag-train ako ng mga ahente, and then lumipat ako sa ibang kumpanya, sa Resorts World Manila. So, kahit pa paano meron akong experience sa corporate. Kaya somehow nadadala ko siya sa church eh. And I'm imparting it to my colleagues and my co-workers, full-time workers sa church. Pero alam mo yun, nararamdaman ko hindi ito yung akin. Hindi ako dito. I don't know, siguro, one of the signs that you really want to grow is that you have to find your groove. You have to find your rhythm. I know it. I know to myself, this is not for me. Jomel, this is not for you. So, I want to grow. And then, may mga circumstances na nangyari. And then, unti-unti nag-grow ako. And then, I always ask myself, teka, saan ba ako malakas? Hindi ko na isa-isahin yun, no? Pero I know my strengths. And I want to strengthen my strengths. Yung mga weakness ko, hindi ko na siguro palalakasin yun. Siguro ang gagawin ko doon, I just have to, alam mo yun, anong term doon? I-manage. I just need to manage my weaknesses para hindi ako magkalat. But I have to strengthen my strengths. Kasi I cannot be, parang hindi ako, ayoko maging jack of all trades and master of none. So I know my calling, I know my purpose, I know my strengths, at doon ako nagre-rely. Siguro isa sa mga strengths ko is talagang sociable ako. Ay naiintindihan ko mga tao. Also, enterprising ako. Yung part na I know how to persuade. I know how to deliver things, or also communication. Pero yung part ng, saan ba ako mahina? Mahina ako sa part, di ko maganda sasabihin, baka gamitin niya pa sa akin. So, yun. Balik tayo sa idea, everyone who wants to grow. I don't believe. Somehow. Of course, hindi ko tinutultukan si Carl Rogers, no? Pero marami kasing theories na, alam mo yun, are rejecting or maybe opposing that notion. Kasi hindi naman talaga lahat gustong lumago eh. Gusto lang nila mag-survive. Gusto lang nila matapos yung day nila. Okay, tapos na ako sa trabaho ko, period. Gaya nga nang sabi ko sa inyo kanina, balik tayo doon. Marami na akong nakasalamuhang mga, medyo may tunog lang kasi nagtitimpla akong kape. Marami na po akong mga nakasalamuhang tao. Marami na akong nakatrabaho. Marami na akong na-disciple. Marami na akong somehow, alam niyo yun, tinuruan about leadership, natuto about leadership, nakausap ng mga tao. But one of my observations is this. Napapansin ko, parang may dalawang klaseng orientation ng tao. May dalawang klaseng tao. Doon na tayo sa part ng, wala na tayo sa part ng tamad ha. I'm talking here, yung mga taong, they're faithful, they're there, they're working, they're parang, okay, surviving, something like that. Tapos na tayo doon sa level na yun na tamad, ayaw magpa-inspire or whatever. Pero doon tayo sa dalawang, hindi siya extreme eh. Kasi yung isang extreme, tamad. Pero doon tayo sa gitna at saka doon sa susunod na level. First is this, na-observe ko. There are faithful people, but they're passive. I don't know kung napapansin nyo lang po ito. Minsan kasi, nagtataka ako, hindi man ako naiinis, pero nagtataka ako. They're faithful, doing their job, doing their work, but they're actually passive. Ito yung mga taong guys ginagawa naman nila yung mga bagay na pinagagawa sa kanila. Maasahan sila kapag tinawag mo, pare, nandun sila. Hindi sila nagrereklamo when you're handing, tasks sa kanila. They don't complain. They're actually consistent. They're actually finishing the tasks or the work before or before deadline actually. Okay sila. They're faithful. But here's the thing. Somehow they're passive. Nagtataka ako kasi pwede pala yun. Na maging faithful ka, pero passive ka at the same time. So, ito yung mga taong bihira silang magtanong. I don't know They're faithfully doing their tasks, but seldomly and rarely asking questions. Kasi ako, one of the signs that the person wants to grow, he asks or she asks. Hindi lang yun. Parang, bira sila magtanong, or maghahanap ng mas magandang paraan, yung magsasuggest sila ng isang bagay, at yung sinuggest nila, gagawin nila, of course. Pero ang notion natin dito is, yung they will find something na pwede nilang trabahuin para mag-grow lalo yung isang community or isang team. Or maybe humihingi ng feedback. Pastor Jomel or Sir, Kuya, nasa corporate man kayo, boss, or nasa bahay man kayo, tay, nay, alam ko, ginagawa ko itong mga bagay na to. But one of the things that we need to do, yung mga ganong bagay, walang feedback eh. If you want your team grow, you have to have feedback loops. Kasi how can you improve without hearing those feedback? Or maybe mag-volunteer. Sir, boss, ako nang gagawa dito. Maganda gawin natin ito. Or maybe mag-aral ng kusa. Kasi yun nga, tignan ninyo yung sinasabi ko. Maraming mga taong faithful, they're just working. They're just doing their job. 8 to 5. Kung may event man, okay, I just need to finish the tasks or whatever. But to grow, na mag-aral talaga intentionally, aralin yung isang bagay at i-master yung isang bagay, parang, teka, faithfully, pumapasok siya 8 to 5, or ganitong oras, but the question is, meron ba mastery? Or is he finding a bigger role or responsibility so that that team will grow? Ito yung sinasabi ko. Ito yung parang, teka, i-rebut ko lang si Carl Rogers Everyone wants to grow. I'm not debunking yung experiences. we grow with our experiences. We grow with yung mga phenomenons ng buhay natin. Diba? That's what we call phenomenology. Diba? Here's the thing, i-recap ko lang yun yung faithful but passive. Hindi naman sila kasi tamad. Hindi rin sila masamang tao, guys, Huwag natin silang kagalitan. But their default is just to maintain instead of grow. Their default is just maintenance instead of growth. But on the other hand, eto na, somehow dun sa kabilang banda na sinasabi ni paring Carl Rogers na everyone wants to grow. There are faithful people and growth-driven. Yeah. Hindi ko sinasabing ako ito. Hindi ko sinasabing may mga kilala akong ganito, pero ewan ko, ito yung nararamdaman ko or mga nakikita ko sa ibang tao. They're faithful people and they are growth-driven. Ito yung mga taong, guys, ito yung mga taong ginagawa nila yung responsibility nila. Yes. They're trying to also grow their influence. By the way, pagdating po sa leadership, when we speak about responsibility and authority or influence, dapat balanse yan. Kapag mas marami kang responsibilities at hindi nag-grow yung influence mo or yung authority mo, you will be stagnant. You will never grow. You will not grow. So, maganda, as your responsibility grows, or responsibilities grow, maganda, tumataas din yung influence mo. But how can you influence other people or tumaas yung authority mo if you're not growing yourself? Diba? So, faithful and growth-driven people, ito yung mga taong ginagawa yung responsibility, pinatataas yung influence, for good maganda, good po. Hindi yung, yung kailangan tumaas ang power ko, influence ko para manipulahin ko itong mga tao ito. No. You are longing for influence because you want to inspire other people at tatakin sila na ma-inspire din to do their calling, their purpose, at mag-grow sila personally. That's a good influence. Also, itong mga faithful and growth-driven, sila yung mga taong naghahanap ng paraan. Way para gumaling. Sabi nga ni BDO, di ba? We find ways. They read, they study, at ito ang pinakagusto ko. They ask for coaching. They ask for mentorship. They ask for guidance. They ask for direction. Hindi ko sinasabing wala silang sariling decision. Hindi ko sinasabing wala silang sariling vision and direction. But it is also important to have those mentors and guidance and leaders and people who really see yung outside na ginagawa natin. They ask. They ask questions. They are curious. And they long for impact. These people are growth-driven people. They're not just faithful. They're not just doing their responsibilities, but they actually want to grow for the glory of God, for the society, for their family, not just for themselves. So, to recap the second person I'm telling you, hindi lang po sila basta nag-work. Alam niyo yun? But they're trying to improve their selves while they're working, while they are, walking through their journeys. Ngayon, ang tawag po dito is yung tinatawag na sa psychology, ang tawag po dito is yung achievement motivation or mastery orientation. You want to master your strength. Diba? Kasi ako po, naniniwala ako, hindi naman po lahat ng may mga, yung mga, ano yun, mga degrees and master talaga nila. Kaya ako po, nag-graduate na ako sa master's degree ko. So, I'm trying to read those theories. Still, I'm trying to read those concepts so I can learn, I can share it to other people, I can inspire other people, I can help other people, especially as a mental health advocate, no? So, I have to master it. Di ba? So, I have to have that mastery orientation. Of course, sa leadership po, ang tawag dito is growth mindset or initiative. Di ba? Or healthy ambition. Di ba? Kasi meron naman po talagang holy ambition or godly ambition eh. And by the way, speaking of ambition, magkaiba po kasi talaga yung ambition at saka yung vision ng Panginoon. But of course, we have holy ambition. Sinabi rin ni Paul yun eh. Di ba? Sa Romans 15:20. But, here's the thing. Patapos na ako, no? I have to make this very quick. Here's the thing. And I know mapapaaha ka dito sa revelation na to. Sometimes, when we're working with those people, ang tignan lang natin is ito. Ang tignan lang natin is hindi lang basta yung performance nila. Or yung tasks nila. Or yung job or yung work nila. You have to look beyond what he or she is doing. Ako personally, pag may katrabaho po ako, makikita mo pag isang tao growth-driven eh. Or passionate sa ginagawa niya. Because he always tells, or parang, you can see to him or her, hindi lang yung performance, hindi lang yung work, but the trajectory. Teka, saan ba ako papunta? So, for me, the question is not just about, are you faithful? But the question is this, where or what is your trajectory? Diba? If you're going to ask them, bro, 5 years from now, what's your trajectory? Nasaan ka ngayon? Or nasaan ka noon? Diba? Yung iba kasi, parang they're just finishing their tasks. They're just finishing their assignment. Parang day-to-day basis, weekly basis. Maganda naman yun. Nag-grow tayo doon. But the question is this. For me lang naman. Akin po ito eh. But I'm just trying to inspire or maybe influence you. But of course, at the end of the day, kayo pa rin na magde-decide. I'm just empowering your thought or decisions. What is your trajectory? Where is your trajectory? Or, papaano ako magiging kapaki-pakinabang sa dalawang bagay? Sa Panginoon and also sa society. I want to repeat this. They're both faithful. Pero magkaiba lang ang trajectory. Di ba? Pare sila ginagawa yung tasks, responsibilities. But the question is this. Parehas ba silang may trajectory? Because those faithful people and growth-driven, very clear sa kanila saan sila papunta. And there are people who are just working just to survive and just to earn money, but they do not really know their trajectory. At ako po bilang leader, personally, ang hinahanap ko po hindi lang naman po yung character and faithfulness eh. But what I'm really looking for, doon sa mga talagang makakasama natin if you're a boss, if you're a supervisor, a manager, or maybe a pastor, kung nasan ka man po, no? We're also looking those people who are teachable, hunger to learn, those people who have initiative, those people who have ownership of the organization and yung ginagawa ninyo. the desire to multiply, to raise the next generation and leaders. And of course, balik tayo doon sa notion ni Carl Rogers, the capacity to grow. May sinabi si John Maxwell, hindi ko makakalimutan yun. Sabi niya, it is not what you know, it's what you continue to learn. I want to ask you this question. 5 years, 10 years from now, tingin mo saan ang trajectory mo? Tingin mo saan ka papunta? Di ba po? So, yeah. Isipin mo yun, sulat mo yun. Sana mapaisip ka, no? At ang isang tanong po na magandang iwan ko sa inyo is, hindi lang yung faithful ka ba? Because we are all called to be faithful, especially if you're a Christian. I don't know if what religion are you in. But, also, you have to ask this question. Anong ginagawa mo ngayon para maging mas kapaki-pakinabang ka sa Diyos kaysa nung isang taon? This is the question that makes a difference. Na hindi ka lang basta maintenance mindset, but also growth mindset. Ulitin ko po. Naniniwala po ko lahat tayo may capacity to grow. Pero hindi lahat ay gustong mag-grow. And that's all for today's episode. And I hope you learned something po today. At kapag na-bless naman po kayo, share nyo naman po ito sa mga tropa nyong gusto rin mag-grow or gusto nyo mag-grow. Alright? God bless you. Mabuhay po kayo lahat. See you next episode. Mabuhay.
This is DJX.